Well, probably some of y'all finally realizing why I'm highly favored. I've been put in a very special position in this life to be not favored by the world, let's say, not favored. And I'm going to tell y'all, I told y'all April 8th, 2023, I found out Elijah Muhammad was Master Fraud Muhammad. Well, a few days before that, I remember thinking to myself how bad I was at figuring out riddles. Now, keep in mind, I'm not good at figuring out riddles. But then next thing you know, I just figured out the biggest riddle that anybody could ever figure out their whole life. Let me tell you something, y'all. Allah has to choose you for you to figure out who he is. You have to be chosen. Some people go their whole life never figure out who God is. Think about that, y'all. And I got to find out at the age of 42 years old. They go their whole life. God will never reveal to you. He'll send you in all kind of directions because you have to be chosen to figure out who God is. You got to be highly favored. Got grown men, 80, 90 years old. Allah lets them go to their grave without them ever knowing. And even if somebody came and told them who God was, God wouldn't even allow them to believe it. See, it's one thing to say, oh, I know who God is, but to believe it and accept it, that's a whole nother thing. Now, I got a link to leave, y'all. I just want y'all to consider the majesty. This is Tariq Hamza, the link I'm leaving y'all. Make sure you listen to this link because I want you to understand the majesty of Master Fraud Muhammad. He was speaking in third person. Forgive me, third, second, fourth. But he was speaking when he used to say that he was talking to a fraud. And he used to say what? They asked Elijah Muhammad, what happened when you met Farad? He said, well, I knew he was special, but I didn't know he was God until something later. So Tariq is telling you that that's how he thought about life. When Elijah Muhammad spoke about Farad, he said, when I looked at him, there's some other, maybe I'll find some other videos. He says that he knew he was special, but he really didn't know he was God. He was speaking in a sense of how his ministers would feel when they first met Elijah Muhammad. He wasn't talking about when he actually met Farad, because remember, he is Farad. He was speaking as if what the ministers said when they met him. Think about how clever that was, y'all. He was speaking, he had to speak in third person the whole time. He had to choose his words very wisely. Remember, this man could speak 16 languages and write 10 of them. And he was able to speak so cleverly to make himself unknown, to make you think that Farad was still some mystery God, as if he met with God. But he was talking he was talking about how the ministers would feel after he came and left. I remember he was talking about, he was like, you're the one who we've been waiting for 2,000 years. And Elijah Muhammad said that Master Farad whispered in his ear and said, yeah, but who knows that but yourself? That he was describing what he would tell the ministers when the ministers found out that he was the Christ incarnate. You see what I'm saying? He spoke in what the ministers, not him himself, talking from. It's amazing, y'all. Just check out the link. Unbelievable. Just mastery, y'all. Just mastery. That's why his name is Master Farad Muhammad.